The Municipality Equality Index was started by the Human Rights Campaign 11 years ago as a way to highlight how cities support the LGBTQ community, whether it be through its laws, its policies, and practices, and in many cases, sometimes aren't doing enough for those areas. Harrisburg was in the latter of that boat for a while, and as you can see on this graphic here, we scored 69 points out of 100 between 2019 and 2021, and then 71 points last year. The main areas where the city improved, and we have copies of the scorecard available in the back. We're appointing Deborah Robinson as LGBTQ community liaison in the mayor's office and Jennifer Cameron as LGBTQ liaison for the police department. We now have individuals whose responsibility it is to engage directly with the LGBTQ community through thoughtful and respectful ways. Now, this may seem like baseline level stuff, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case here for too long. We also reported hate crime statistics to the FBI for the first time. The city officially scored 100 points out of 100, but with bonus flex points. These are extra services provided by the city for the LGBTQ community. We scored 109 points, which is the highest in Pennsylvania.
While we have seen great strides in recent years with some of our closest neighbors, total equality is not where it needs to be. Frankly, it was not always that way here in the city of Harrisburg. Previous administrations may have preached equality, but it did not manifest itself inside City Hall and on the MEI survey. That is why our score in recent years sat in the high 60s and low 70s. That is unacceptable. And in year one of my administration, we sought to change. And I tasked my business administrator and chief of police to improve it. I am proud that because of their actions, not only have we received our first perfect law enforcement score, but our work was recognized by the Human Rights Campaign with a perfect score on the Municipality Equality Index. In addition, we had an overall raw score that puts us above nearly every city in the entire country.
As Mayor Williams alluded to, in the middle of central Pennsylvania, this is not always the safest or more inclusive space for us. And so for a long time, the city has been a gathering place for LGBTQ people to seek out safety and community. It matters that we have an ordinance that includes all of us, specifically LGBTQ plus people, and protects us in housing, employment, and public accommodation. And 40 years later, it matters that the city now offers transgender inclusive health care benefits to city employees so that they can access the care that they need. It matters that the city now reports hate crimes data to the FBI so that there's more transparent data to track when our communities are being targeted. And it matters when our mayor speaks from a podium like this today in support unequivocally of our queer and trans people here in Harrisburg City, so that queer and trans youth in our city today know that they are valued by our elected officials, know that they have a place in our community today.
I'd like to thank Mayor Williams and her team, all city departments, civic organizations, anybody who played a key role not only in submitting the information for the updated MEI evaluation, but also for leading by example in efforts to ensure that Harrisburg is diverse, inclusive, and welcoming to all. When we talk with organizations like the U.S. Olympic Committee, all their sports bodies, the NCAA, people like that, we know they're looking for more than just venues and hotel rooms. They want to find destinations for their events in communities that reflect their values. That plus perfect MEI score gives Harrisburg a competitive edge in this category, demonstrating our commitment to being an inclusive and welcoming destination for the LGBTQ plus community, as well as all visitors. It shows that the city is an open and inviting place for visitors, no matter who they love or how they identify.
As a lifelong resident myself, I know this city is built on three core tenets: family, friends, and community. I am more encouraged now than ever before that Harrisburg is on the right path forward. Thank you.